We made it to the other side of Yosemite.
Yeah.
It was pretty treacherous. So we made it through Tioga Pass, which is up to about an elevation of over 10,000 feet. Although I never saw it get that high.
We're about 9,600, I
Yeah,
think.
it was as high as we saw. And I read some horror stories about it, so I looked it up. I even YouTubed it and watched people drive it, and I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. We can handle that.
Yeah, I felt comfortable driving it.
Yeah, so it actually wasn't that bad.
No.
The road that was bad was the one before that.
Yeah, what was that, 49?
Yes,
Highway 49
yes.
out of Oakhurst? Good gravy. I have never hit so many switchbacks, you know, up and down and then left and right and U-turn, where it just never stopped. We were constantly turning, and I was working that wheel. I should have Arnold Schwarzenegger type guns after today.
I get asked all the time about how we find water and dump stations and all that when we're boondocking, and you can see behind us, we stopped here to fill with water, and we're gonna go down the street and dump at a mobile gas station. So normally I use Allstays, or I will use a couple other tools, and I'll put links down below for you. Sandy Dumps is one of them. That's a really good one for finding dump stations. You can also just call up local campgrounds and see if you can dump and fill there for a charge. Usually it's like 10 to 20 bucks.
This spot is about 1.5 miles from the campground, and the mobile is probably another
Half mile, not even that far.
Okay.
Down the road.
Yeah, about a 4-mile round trip back to the campground. Not too shabby. And we left the Jeep back at the campground to secure our spot.
Yeah.
Because it's first come, first serve. So we found a decent spot. I think a really great spot, actually.
I think it's awesome.
For solar, because there's no hookups at all. So we'll be working off of these blue skies.
That's right.
I can't wait.
We're going to give you a great view of the lake, but as you can see, there's not much of a view at all.
Yeah, the fires from up north have shifted winds and moved this way, and we're just east of Yosemite. We're in the Inyo National Forest, INYO, and yesterday the smoke moved in, and it's pretty hazy, pretty foggy.
Yeah, our first day here, that lake was crystal clear and blue and just popped. It was gorgeous against the green, and now you can't even see it.
It's expected to get worse, so I guess the winds have shifted and all that smoke's coming this way.
We were all excited this morning to get up and come outside and have coffee by the rig and all this beauty. Check out all this behind us. And Phil peeked out the window, and this is what he discovered.
That was a bear. I just don't know how we didn't hear that. Look at that. He didn't get in. So when it busted, it probably scared him.
So of course, just like the last time we had car issues, we are out in the middle of nowhere. We are just outside Yosemite. Excuse my voice, we literally just got out of bed. So we have to figure this out now. At least now we have air conditioning, I guess. I don't know.
Oh look, he was on the other side trying to get in. Look at the wind.
Oh man. And you know, the camp host told us when we got here there's a lot of bear activity to make sure there's nothing in your car. And we went through the car and took everything out.
He pushed that down. Yeah, he busted this. Yeah, he was trying to pry it open.
So I wonder what he was smelling, because we took everything out.
Look, it scratched the shit out of it.
I'm looking for a fight. I'm creeping through the night. Darling, you can run, but you can never hide. I'm looking for a taste. It's coursing through my veins. You can bring the noise, I'll bring the pain.
I don't care if I tape it to the body. Yeah. Is it all the way over here?
Yeah.
There we go.
First step in repairing the window is actually a better temporary solution.
Yeah, that plastic rattled in my ear at 65 miles an hour. Suck.
So these guys here at Collision kindly are cutting the acrylic for us. We got the acrylic at Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
So we're going to tape that on for a temporary measure, and then they're going to see about ordering a new window and replacing the whole window.
Yeah, but hopefully it doesn't take 3 weeks to get it, because as with everything these days, everything's on back order.
Yeah, and getting it, who knows. So we might be outside Yosemite forever. At least it's a good place to be.
Last year was super crazy.
With the bear?
Yeah, with the bear. I think we had about 15 or 17 claims,
Wow.
bear claims, and a couple of cars were completely destroyed underneath. So.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
But they'd get locked inside and they've got nowhere to go, so they just tried tearing through everything.
I'm just going to put a few small pieces on it, just to kind of hold it in place. See if it's going to...
Actually, let me see if I can get that molding to sit flush. Yeah,
Yeah, otherwise it's not going to...
yeah, because it won't sit. Let me see.
It held pretty good on that plastic bag because it pulled the paint off of this.
Yeah, I saw.
There you have it, one plexiglass window. It's not trail rated yet, nor is it bear rated, but it is noise rated. It is much, much quieter than that flapping plastic, and you don't even know it's there. That's your dirty bear slobber.
So what's a person to do when they are waiting for their window to be ordered?
You go get a cold beverage.
That's right. See? You check out the local breweries. We're at Mammoth Brewery, so we were told it's really good.
That was 2 thumbs up from this guy, one satisfied customer.
Yeah, it was really good. So
We had the best damn burger, and I got to tell you, it's pretty damn good. It was a,
and that's exactly what it's named, by the way.
yeah, it was a brisket burger with Gouda cheese and bacon jam and bacon. Oh,
Yeah, it was
get in my
really good.
belly.
And the beer was good too. We both had a local Kolsch, and it was delicious.
I wanna run through a field just to feel the wind in my hair, yeah. I wanna drive through the night 'cause I feel like going somewhere, yeah. I don't need a reason, I don't need permission 'cause I don't care, yeah. So if you wanna take a ride, take my hand and I'll take you there, yeah.
I know you're what that.
Yep, exactly.
So for those, let's see.
Yet again.
I heard you ask me just a minute ago what all these things are sticking up out of the lake. And it's actually calcium carbonate spires and knobs.
Say
Otherwise
that
known
3
as,
times.
I know, otherwise known, they call them Tuffa Towers, T-U-F-A.
Yeah, Tufa. Yeah, Tufa Tower sounds better.
So the minerals actually come down from the Sierra Mountains when the snow melts and just from the runoff water into the lake. And then as the lake water evaporates, the minerals are all left behind. So there's not an outlet for this lake, so it all stays. So this water is now 2.5 times more salty than the ocean and has 100 times more, carbonate in it?
I think.
Yeah,
think
like,
that's
you know,
what you
baking
read.
soda.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. It has
Yeah.
100 times more in this lake than in the ocean. So
Yeah, they say the birds have a hard time once they hit the water keeping their feet in the water because they float much higher above the water than they would in normal freshwater.
yeah, the buoyancy is totally different. It's even totally different than the ocean because there's so much salt in it. So that being said, that means we have to kayak the lake because we won't sink like we did
That's
in Lake
right.
Powell.
That's right. Well, we don't want to test that, but we think we won't sink.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
We are headed to the post office today. We have to drop off some things for our insiders, and we have to pick up some, what is it, general mail, general delivery mail.
Yep, local post office. This is the first time we've had to use a general delivery at a post office, so hopefully it goes as planned.
All right, work like a champ. So all you have to do is put your name, general delivery, and the city and state and zip code of the post office you want it sent to, and boom, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna take a stop from editing here just to make sure you guys don't make the same mistake that we made. If you plan to use general delivery, make sure you check the post office first because not all post offices accept general delivery. After we left Lee Vining, we attempted to send something to a post office and they returned it. So we actually had to pay shipping twice. If you want to know if the post office close to you accepts general delivery, all you have to do is go to their website and scroll down. If they accept general delivery, it'll say that and have the address that you need to use.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel
question is, will we be breathing when we get to the top?
Yeah, I'm already, my breathing's already labored. Just walking around up here. We're probably above 9,000 feet now. We are at...
Oh, not quite. 89.
Well, there it said 9,000 feet at the gondola. Maybe...
Are you going to raise...
Yeah, I'll raise it up.
He's raising it up.
Yeah.
I don't think
We're
that's how you do
We're
it.
Close.
That's not a thing. We have to hop off this one and get on... Oh, maybe not. Looks like we keep going. He's checking.
So. Yeah.
Hi guys, you're halfway there. If you just stay put, we'll be up top in just a few minutes.
Okay, awesome.
Right.
Thanks.
So we're not getting on. But like that.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
This is cool.
This is. We are on top of the world.
Unfortunately, you can see the smoke and haze in our camera. So the views aren't as crisp as we would hope, but they're still spectacular.
Yeah, they are. And the temperature up here, not as cold as I thought it would be. It's only about 63.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be much colder. I'm a little warmer at my jacket. I didn't realize we could come to the top and hike all the way down. As you can see, I failed on my research again.
Well, it probably isn't a bad hike going down.
Woo!
Whoa!
It's a little windy.
I would not want to hike this coming up.
This is the first time we've ever been to a ski resort. And of course, it's not winter and there's no snow.
Yeah, and I'm from Colorado and I've never been to one. What's that tell you?
Obviously, we don't ski.
No, I've always wanted to try it, but it is not happening anytime soon.
I'm just not fond of cold snow, wet, falling, dying. But I would drink a hot toddy while Phil goes and skis. So all you skiers out there, if you know a great place that has an awesome fireplace and a little lounge somewhere I can kick back, I'll start my ski slope search from there.
Looking at a sky so clear, so much to discover here. Setting out on my own, all the places I can go. It's a long, 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 long and winding road. All these answers left to find, many mountains left to climb. And though there's valleys down below, I got so much room to grow.
I didn't realize Mammoth Lakes was such a German town. There are so many German bakeries and restaurants and German influences everywhere. Very
I know,
alpine.
and we're going to go over and
Will you
check it out.
stop it?
Oh, this mic's not connected.
Yeah, we took that one off. It didn't help when the wind was blowing everything around.
Yodeler House.
Yeah, very German.
Yeah, very alpine-ish.
I bet they have some good beer over there.
Oh, you know they do.
Maybe they have, what's the one where we were at the Oktoberfest?
Kolsch.
No. When we were at Oktoberfest.
Oh, Hofbrau.
Yes.
Yeah. Good stuff.